Chapter 1. You are not an afterthought. The church hall exuded a solemn atmosphere as the congregants filled the pews, their anticipation palpable. Every individual sat with unwavering focus, captivated by the sermon that resonated through the hall. Bishop's words carried weight, igniting a fire within each listener. Some eagerly jotted down notes, while others diligently marked relevant passages in their Bibles, their hunger for spiritual enlightenment evident. The air crackled with curiosity as the congregation collectively yearned for the bishop's next words. And then, with a voice that commanded attention, he uttered a thought-provoking statement that sent a surge of anxiety rippling through the crowd. God does not depend on us, the bishop proclaimed, his voice filled with conviction. He can exist without our presence, but can we truly live without him? Why do we, mere mortals, carry ourselves with such exaggerated self-importance? We are engulfed in the delusion of grandeur. As I sat, entranced by the bishop's words, I couldn't help but question the very essence of our existence. His words sparked a cascade of thoughts, challenging me to ponder the purpose behind God's creation of humankind. It was not an act of doubt or criticism toward the man of God, rather, it was an intellectual journey to understand the motives behind our creation. Was humanity a mere afterthought, a fleeting idea in the vastness of God's mind? Or did God have a profound reason, a purpose that extended far beyond our comprehension? Surely, God's every action holds intention and significance, for he is unlike any mortal being. Through my Christian journey, one truth has become etched in my consciousness: God's actions always have a purpose. In every facet of creation, from the intricate beauty of nature to the vast panorama of history, God employed humanity as his instrument. The pages of religious texts and the annals of history attests to this profound relationship. Individuals like Moses, David, Abraham, Solomon, and Paul emerged as vessels of divine power, empowered by God to manifest his glory and transform the hearts and minds of people. God's creation of humanity was not an arbitrary act, devoid of meaning. It was a deliberate choice born out of necessity. I am unshakably convinced that God created us because he needed us. Beyond the act of creation itself, God orchestrated remarkable events and transformations, employing humankind as the catalyst. It was through the hands and hearts of ordinary people that extraordinary miracles were wrought, leaving an indelible mark on the web of existence. As I contemplated the significance of our role in God's grand design, a sense of awe and responsibility enveloped me. We were not created to be mere bystanders in the universe, we were destined to be co-creators, intricately woven into the fabric of God's divine plan. This realization imbued my faith with renewed purpose, reminding me that our lives, no matter how seemingly insignificant, hold the potential to shape the course of history and forge a profound connection with the divine. In the midst of this awe-inspiring era of technological advancement, where the boundaries of human achievement are constantly being pushed, we find ourselves immersed in a world brimming with remarkable discoveries and innovations. From groundbreaking scientific breakthroughs to the exploration of outer space, from the utilization of satellites to meet our myriad needs to the mind-boggling artificial sun in Sichuan, China, which surpasses the scorching heat of its natural counterpart, the marvels of our time are boundless. The turn of the millennium has witnessed the rapid emergence of transformative technologies that have reshaped our lives. Social media has revolutionized the way we connect and communicate. Smartphones have become ubiquitous extensions of ourselves, while self-driving cars and autonomous flying vehicles are no longer mere figments of imagination. In parallel, renewable energy sources have taken great leaps forward, artificial intelligence has soared to unprecedented heights, and medical science has made remarkable strides. Our understanding of the human genome has been mapped, pushing the boundaries of biotechnology and gene editing. Concepts such as 3D printing, capsule endoscopy, augmented reality, and blockchain technology have become part of our everyday lexicon, reflecting the boundless frontiers of human ingenuity. In contemplating these extraordinary advancements, one cannot help but marvel at the intricate web of divine purpose. It is through these tools and technologies that we, as humans, become the conduits for actualizing God's will and plans. The realization dawns upon us that there are endeavors that can only be accomplished through our unique capabilities. Our role in fulfilling the divine purpose is indispensable. As we begin to grasp the magnitude of God's reliance on us, a profound understanding of our true worth unfolds before our eyes. In the pages that follow, I will not only address the general reader but also direct my words to parents. For in the realm of parenting, we find the embodiment of the prophet, the coach, and the mentor, a guiding force that shapes and nurtures another life. A parent, whether biological, adoptive, or foster, assumes the sacred responsibility of raising and caring for a child. Yet, effective parenting is no simple task. It requires introspection, a thorough examination of one's own human limitations, and a deep understanding of how to foster a child's journey toward a life of purpose and fulfillment. As we embark on this transformative exploration of parenting and the divine calling it encompasses, let us delve into the depths of our souls. Let us uncover our vulnerabilities, confront our shortcomings, and equip ourselves with the profound wisdom necessary to guide the precious lives entrusted to our care. For in understanding ourselves, we unlock the power to unlock the potential within our children, empowering them to embark upon a remarkable journey of self-discovery and growth. In the immense sphere of parenting, Dr. Alison Gopnik, in her thought-provoking book The Gardener and the Carpenter, introduces us to two archetypes: the carpenter and the gardener. The carpenter parent believes that their child is a blank canvas waiting to be molded, convinced that with the right strategies, skills, and knowledge, they can shape their child into a predetermined version of adulthood. They seek control and adherence to a specific vision. However, the gardener parent takes a different approach, emphasizing the creation of a nurturing and diverse ecosystem where the child can explore and flourish. Instead of attempting to shape their child's future, the gardener parent provides a protected space for self-discovery and growth. The true goal of parenting should not be to mold a child into a particular adult, but rather to foster their self-directedness, allowing them to pursue their own goals, develop self-regulation, and adapt their behaviors to different situations. Imposing personal aspirations or unfulfilled dreams onto a child not only breeds anxiety but also restricts them, keeping them captive to parental expectations. At this point, I would wish to astutely point out that there is nothing inherently wrong with acquiring the right skills or seeking knowledge from insightful books like The Placebo Effect, which you are currently reading. However, what matters is the application of these skills. Possessing the right tools without knowing how to wield them effectively renders them useless. As the adage goes, having only a hammer makes every problem appear as a nail. When a baby enters the world, they bear an empty price tag, not in the sense of a blank slate, but in terms of their self-worth, self-concept, and self-direction for self-realization. The child's genetic makeup and the environment they inhabit influence what will be written upon this metaphorical tag. It is crucial to recognize that although the price tag is initially empty, the merchandise it represents is never without value. From the moment a child enters society, their first encounter is with the family, a fundamental institution that profoundly shapes their life. Here, the child receives their name and takes the first steps towards understanding their identity. The experiences and influences surrounding a child during their formative years have a profound impact on their personality development. The age-old debate of nature versus nurture comes into play. As the child grows, they encounter other institutions such as school and church, which further contribute to their molding and growth. The values and beliefs we hold dear as adults are often deeply ingrained from our upbringing. Children are influenced, whether directly or indirectly, by the environment they find themselves in. It is within this context that parents and guardians play a vital role, serving as the stewards of their children's growth and development, nurturing them within the rich soil of love, support, and guidance. By recognizing the power of their influence, parents can shape a child's journey with wisdom, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to fostering an environment that allows their child's true potential to blossom. Does our destiny lie solely in the hands of others? Are we mere products shaped by societal norms? Or do we possess the power to forge our own path in life, both now and for eternity? Life, a divine gift bestowed upon us, beckons us to embrace our potential and strive for the utmost fulfillment of our true selves. To grasp our intrinsic worth, we must delve into the depths of our existence and seek guidance from the source of our being. By establishing a connection with our Creator, we unlock the understanding of our purpose and unearth the latent abilities placed within us. In the ancient text of Genesis, the Bible recounts the meticulous creation of humankind by God. Unlike other creatures brought forth by a mere utterance, humanity was meticulously fashioned from the very dust of the earth. This process hints at a profound deliberation and consultation in the act of our creation. It is crucial to note that the term man encompasses both males and females. Genesis 1 verse 26 states, "Then God said, Let us make man in our own likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, over the livestock, over all the earth and over all the creatures that move along the ground." You are not an afterthought, nor a mere coincidence. The divine Trinity of God the Father, God the Son and God the Holy Spirit joined forces to craft your being. As you traverse this vast universe, always bear in mind that a supreme being dedicated their time and attention to bring you into existence. You are not a passive entity, rather, you are meticulously designed to be precisely whom, what, and how you are. The predicament lies in our frequent inability to recognize our true selves. Repeatedly, we hear the proclamation that we are God's masterpieces. While this statement may not be newfangled to our ears, it holds profound truth. We are indeed God's finest creations, meticulously sculpted and intricately fashioned. To live a life devoid of purpose is to undermine the magnificence of God's handiwork in shaping us. As parents, the responsibility lies with us to instill this realization in the hearts of our children. We are often encouraged to marvel at the wonders that surround us, and rightfully so. Everything God has brought into existence is truly awe-inspiring. In fact, Genesis 1 verse 31 proclaims, God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. However, amidst our admiration for the external world, we often overlook the treasure within ourselves. How often do we take the time for introspection and truly appreciate the marvelous creation called me? We readily invest time and resources in exploring distant lands but fail to embark on the journey of self-discovery and embrace the greatness bestowed upon us by God. Could it be that we coexist with a stranger within ourselves, a stranger named me? Those who have left an indelible mark on the world are individuals who dedicated time to discover their authentic selves. This endeavor surpasses the surface-level understanding of our physical environment, encompassing our relationships and acquaintances. It demands a profound comprehension of our unique intrinsic qualities. No two individuals share the same software, not even identical twins. In this expansive world, no other person is wired precisely as you are. God fashioned you differently and with purpose. Consequently, those who tirelessly strive to emulate others inevitably find themselves trapped in the abyss of failure. Life unfolds with simplicity and joy when our greatest aspiration is to become nothing less than ourselves. It is our individual mission to embrace this struggle and emerge as the epitome of our true potential.